And a very good evening to you all, wherever you may be watching from, and welcome to some Kahok girls basketball here on the Kahok Broadcast Club Network. My name is Zach Roseman. I'm joined tonight by my little brother Josh. Glad that you're here with us. We're here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, as you all will be able to see here shortly. The huddle camera hasn't kicked on yet. So yeah, glad that you're here for some Kahok girls basketball. The Kahawks are set to welcome Belleville West to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Kahawks come into today's matchup with a record of 4-3, 1-0 in Southwestern Conference play with their win over Belleville East last Thursday in a game Todd Duke and I did. Belleville West have gotten off to a bit of a slow start this year. They find themselves currently at 0-6 and are coming off of a non-conference loss to Highland in their most recent game, which was yesterday. Again, my name is Zach Roseman. Glad that you're here with us. From what we've been told, the huddle camera should kick on at about 7:30. So here in just a minute, we'll have some wondrous picture quality for you. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. Be back in just a little bit for some starting lineups and some names and numbers for you here on the Kahok Broadcast Club Network.
My name is Rayshawn Taylor, collegiate basketball player at SIUE. At the end of January, I had an ACL injury. I've been searching for ways to come back as best as I can after the construction. Dr. Chris introduced me to the soft wave machine. I'm gonna be honest, at first I was kind of scared because I didn't want it to shock me and hurt me too bad. And I had heard something about it and I did my research on it, and it turns out it didn't actually hurt. It just was a good pain. It just finding where it hurts to promote the healing, and that's exactly what it did. I've actually had this surgery before. This time I feel like I'm back on my feet quicker, much faster. I'm much stronger than I was up to this point last time. And honestly, I feel like I could play right now. I'm excited to get back on the court. Thankful that Dr. Chris introduced me to this.
Old Herald Brewery and Distillery in Collinsville produces their own spirits and beer on site, right at the restaurant. Pair that with some of the most unique menu items around the entire metro area, and you can see why they are such a hit. They can handle you and your family, or they can handle you and your group. Throw in the occasional live entertainment, and you can see why Old Herald Brewery and Distillery is a must-stop destination in Collinsville. Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, 115 East Clay Street in Collinsville, 618-855-8027, or online at oldheraldbrewing.com.
At Visionary Wealth Advisors, we empower you to see your future before it's your future, to create your inheritance, to build your vision, to anticipate the known and unknown, and to find potential in both, and build new dawns. Visionary Wealth Advisors.
Visit Brad Keene at his Collinsville office at 106 North Clinton, or call 618-467-8420.
And we welcome you back into Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Zach Roseman and Josh Roseman here with you. Glad that you're with us on the Kahok Broadcast Club Network. I'm going to do a quick reset to check our picture quality. That should be better for you all. All right. Like we said, glad that you're here with us. It's Collinsville and Belleville West for some Southwestern Conference girls basketball action. Just a couple minutes away from varsity action here. Todd Duke and Chris Cutler at Belleville West doing the guys game, and so I am here to provide you all with the girls basketball action. As I mentioned before, we went to break. Collinsville come in at 4-3. Belleville West come in at 0-6. Collinsville coached by Colin Moore in his 4th year at the helm of the Kahawks. Belleville West coached by Janelle Kuhn in her 1st year with Belleville West after spending the last few years coaching out in Carlisle. As I mentioned, Collinsville 4-3, Belleville West 0-6. We'll go ahead and give you the starting lineups here in just a moment following one more break. We'll go ahead and break for the national anthem and whatnot. A couple more pregame festivities. We'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Broadcast Club Network.
Herald Square and Cold Herald, 2 great additions to the Collinsville landscape. Next to the Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, Herald Square is a new outdoor multi-use event space in Collinsville. Concerts, fun and games, farmer markets, and so much more. Herald Square, a great space for Collinsville's future. And, just off the square's turf, Cold Herald, old-fashioned scooped ice cream gelato, house-made recipes, and premium-sourced product. If you're over 21, ask about the good stuff at Cold Herald. Watch Collinsville grow. Herald Square and Cold Herald, 2 great new additions, only in Collinsville, Illinois.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Kahok Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Kahawks.
Projects in and around your home can be daunting and overwhelming. Take the stress out of those projects and let AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions do all the heavy lifting. Former Kahawk Adam Welly can help knock those projects off your list. From framing drywall, painting, and stair work inside to deck work, hardscapes, and concrete and retaining wall construction outside your home, including power washing and brush removal. Whatever the task, AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions can help. Call Adam Welly for a free estimate at AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions, 314-252-8010. That's 314-252-8010. Todd Duke here, proud member of the Collinsville Educational Assistance Association. Whether you call us teachers' aides, paraprofessionals, or educational assistants, it all comes down to one thing: taking care of students. More importantly, your student. Yes, we are there for the teachers, and we help them in any way possible. But our goals are in line with our teachers in that we want to see our students succeed at not only being a student, but well beyond that as we ready them for the world outside of the classroom. We are Union Strong. We are Kahawk Strong. We strive to help students reach their potential. We are the Collinsville Educational Assistance Association. Go Kahawks!
We welcome you back into Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, and we'll go ahead and have the introductions of the starting lineups. First out for Belleville West will be number 0, Melena Lewis, 6-foot junior. Following her will be 5'5", junior Olivia Missy. Following her will be 5'9", sophomore Jayla Sparks, leading scorer for the Maroons. Along with her will be 5'6", senior Mariah Nuri, and 5'2", junior Cora Sin. Mentioned before that the Maroons coached by Janelle Kuhn in her first year with the Maroons. And we'll go ahead and let Chad Burgess go ahead and give the introduction for the Kahawks.
And the 5'5" junior, number 10, Lily Carlisle. And the guard, 5'5" senior, number 13, the 5'10" junior, number 25, Carson Moe. And it's their 6'1" junior, number 30, Talisha Gilmore.
Alrighty, you've heard the starting lineups. We'll go ahead and give them to you again. Lily Carlisle, the 5'5" junior. Ella Guerrero, the 5'5" senior. Carson Moe, the 5'10" senior. Let's not forget Katie Bardwell, the 5'9" senior. And Talisha Gilmore, the 6'1" junior. We do apologize for the not particularly high quality picture quality. It was working fine when we set everything up during the pregame, and we can't, there is a way that we could fix it, but it would require us to shut everything down, and we don't want to do that. So it will be Lewis and Gilmore to tip things off, and the tip is controlled by the Kahawks, and it will be brought up by Guerrero. She'll get it onto the wing for Mode, and now off of the shoe of Bardwell, and that's the first turnover for the Kahawks. Here come the Maroons. This is Nori, and ball is knocked out of bounds by the Kahawks. Inbound will come from underneath the basket from Missy. And here now are the Maroons. Missy will get it on the wing, guarded by Guerrero. She'll get it to...
I believe that is Sin out there.
Yep. And now to Nuri. And she'll pick up a dribble and deflected by Gilmore, and she'll keep it. Nice pass up to Guerrero. Guerrero will drive the lane, shot up, head fake first. Shot up and good for Guerrero, and that'll be the first 2 points of the ball game. Ella with her first 2 points, and it is 2-0. Backcourt pressure being applied by the Kahawks. It is Nuri to bring it up, and she'll get it in there to Lewis. Lewis double team, shot up, airballed. Mode will collect it. And a deflection by Sparks, but it will eventually come out to Bardwell, and she will bring the ball up for the Kahawks. Shot up from Bardwell, no good. And that one is rebounded by Belleville West. Here is Cora Sin. She will bring the ball up, drive the lane. Nice little move there, and be called for traveling. We bring in Josh Roseman. How are you?
I'm good.
All right, so Kahawk ball. Here is Carlisle to bring it up with 6:35 and a bit remaining here in this first quarter. Handoff will go to Guerrero. She'll work the way around the ring. Pass intended for Gilmore, but will be out of Talisha's reach, and that'll be another turnover for the Kahawks. Kahawks will put on some full court pressure. Looks to be man-to-man. And the inbound will come into Sin, and that is deflected and stolen by Gilmore. Shot up from Talisha, no good. Rebound by Lewis. Carlisle will get tied up with Nuri. And
Jump ball call.
Yep. Possession arrow in favor of the Maroons. And the pass comes into Sin. She'll make her way up the sideline. Pass up to Lewis, and she'll drive the lane. And got too far under the basket and traveled.
Kind of ran out of room there.
Yeah, got a little too far underneath the basket and drugged the feet. Another turnover for Belleville West. Here is Guerrero. She will bring it up for the Kahawks, and that ball is knocked out of bounds by Sparks. Right at 6 minutes remaining here in our first quarter. 2-0 in favor of the Kahawks on the bucket from Guerrero. Carlisle with the inbound. It'll come into Bardwell, and now to Guerrero. Get it there to Mode. Cross-court pass to Carlisle. Carlisle for three. No good. Gilmore with the rebound. Shot up and good. Talisha had a very good game against Belleville East last Thursday, and she's gotten off to a decent start here. Lead is 4-0 for the Kahawks. Here is Nori. She'll bring the ball up and get the lane and have that ball knocked out of bounds by Mode. It will remain Belleville West basketball. Coach Kuhn barking out instructions to her players. And the inbound will come from Missy. Took a little while to get it in, but it will come into Lewis eventually. And now Nouri, she'll work it around there to Missy for 3, and that one is good. Missy, she's done that pretty well for the Maroons so far, shooting up over 40%. And that will cut into the deficit, and it is now 4-3. And we will have a turnover and then a foul called. That'll be on Gilmore. That's her first, as Denasia Willis comes in for the Kahawks. First substitution of the game. Do apologize for the picture quality. That is, I'm sure, not fun for you all to watch, as we have a turnover there from Sparks. Quickly make our way in here, and the inbound comes to Carlisle. Handoff to Bardwell. Screen from Bardwell, throw it in there to Willis. She'll put on a dribble and shot up and fouled.
She will go to the line for 2, I believe.
Yes, that is how that works, yes. Foul is on Milena Lewis. And we'll get you all some free throw stats on Willis. Denasia is shooting, as she airballed that one. Shooting 2 of 6 coming in, so 2 of 7 now. And we'll see if she can improve that percentage with a make here. And she does. So, Denasia goes 1 of 2, and she'll get the deflection there. It'll come to Bardwell. Bardwell, and now it's stolen away.
Intended for Guerrero, but
stolen away by the Maroons.
Yeah.
Shot up and no good from Lewis. And scramble for the ball. Gilmore will come up with it. She'll survey things and get it into the corner for Guerrero. And pass to a pretty well open Willis, but solid defense there from the Maroons recovering over. Shot up from Bardwell, no good. Lewis with the rebound, no good again. And Bardwell will stick it up and in. Katie Bardwell with her first bucket, and the lead is 7-3 as Coach Kuhn calls timeout. Ashley Giannini will come in for the Kahawks, and we'll go ahead and take a quick break here. Be back in just a moment here on the Kahawk Broadcast Club Network.
The Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network from day one. Since 1934, the Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been providing women in the community an opportunity to make a difference with fundraisers and projects, all that go towards helping the needy in Collinsville. If you would like any information on any event sponsored by the Collinsville Junior Service Club, head to Facebook, type in Collinsville Junior Service Club, and then click on the event tab. We thank the Collinsville Junior Service Club for their continued support of the Kahok Sports Network and KahokSports.com.
We welcome you back into Fletcher Gymnasium. Katie Bardwell just committed a foul for the Kahawks. Here are the Maroons to bring things up as we're halfway through our first quarter of action. 7-3 in favor of the Kahawks. Here is Nouri. She'll get it into the corner for Sparks. She'll launch a 3 and drain it.
as Zach said, Ashley Giannini in for the Kahawks and Amiria Hall in for the Maroons.
Yeah, nice catch there, Josh. I didn't notice that. As we'll have a stoppage on the foul. That'll go on Sparks. That's her first. Second team foul of the quarter. And Talisha Gilmore will go ahead and shoot some free throws. First one up and no good. Talisha comes into today shooting 55.8% from the free throw line. And she'll make the second one. Talisha up to 3 points now. And the inbound pass comes in, and Gilmore will get a steal.
Advantages of being 6'1".
Yes. Bardwell got ran into there, feeling that one a little bit. Looks like she's okay.
They got stepped on.
Yeah, maybe. Here's Guerrero to Giannini, working into Gilmore, excuse me. And Talisha will pick up a foul. That is her second. As we'll see Carson Mode come back in, as well as Lily Carlisle. Bardwell and Gilmore will head to the bench. Got an 8-6 ball game here. Here is Amiria Hall to Missy to Nouri. And she'll survey things. Look to Sparks on the back cut. Nice fake there. Shot up no good, and we'll have a foul on Carlisle, it looks like.
Yes. It's her first.
That's her first personal foul,
Fourth team foul, so one more for the Kahawks. We'll have the Maroons shooting some free throws. Here is Nouri, and that ball is deflected by Willis, but will remain Maroons basketball. Shot up from Hall, no good. Tapped out by Giannini, and Sparks will track it down. To Nouri to Missy. Missy for three, no good. Rebounded by Mode, and she'll go ahead and bring things up for the Kahawks. Mode cut off there by Lewis, and the pass will come back out to Guerrero. She'll drive the lane. Shot up from there, no good. Rebound by Lewis. And the Maroons will bring it up. Pass intended for Nouri, just a little too far, as Sin will re-enter for Belleville West. We do apologize for the unfortunate camera quality. Fortunately, not a ton we can do while still being live. Here is Giannini. She'll kick it out into the corner for Guerrero for three. Got it. Ella Guerrero with the first three-pointer of the night for the Kahawks, and the lead is back out to 5 at 11-6. Guerrero with 5, and here come the Maroons. Here is Missy. Missy will pass it to Lewis at the top of the key. She'll get it into Nouri, and Nouri back
Triple team there, so.
Yep, back out to Missy, and we have a foul called on Carlisle away from the play. That's her second. Fifth team foul, and so now we will see Jayla Sparks shoot some free throws with the new bonus rule. Sparks on the year as she makes the first one. He's up to 4 points. Sparks shooting 7 of 16 on the year, so now 8 of 17. And that one's up and good as well. So 2 for 2 on free throws is Sparks, and the lead is back down to 3 at 11-8. Here is Guerrero. She'll kick it out to Carlisle. Thought about the three, decided not to, and she'll work it into the corner for Guerrero. Guerrero pass out to Mode, and she'll get it out to Carlisle, who will drive the lane. Shot it from Lily, no good. And rebound fought for and recovered by Belleville West. Here is Sin. She'll bring the ball up, guarded closely there by Willis. She'll create some space and work it into Nouri. Shot up from Nouri, good. And the lead, which had been up to 5, is back down to 1. And here is Guerrero, pass deflected by Nouri and out of bounds as Bardwell will come back in. Anywho, inbound coming from Giannini. It will come out to Guerrero, who will launch another three. That one's no good. And she'll get her own rebound and be fouled. I believe they're going to give that to Sparks. That is her second. Amiria Hall will re-enter. Inbound coming in from Giannini. She'll get it to Guerrero. Back to Giannini, working into Mode, no good. Deflected out by Lewis, so it will remain Kahok basketball once again. Giannini with the inbound again to Guerrero, back to Giannini, and now out to Carlisle at the top of the key, and now Bardwell. Thought about the three, will drive the lane, kick it out to Giannini for three, no good. And the ball deflected and eventually recovered by Missy. 30 seconds remaining, Missy trapped and stepped on the sideline. So the Kahawks will get the ball back here with 30 seconds remaining in a 1-point lead. Here is Guerrero. She'll bring the ball up and work it onto the wing for Mode. Mode will put on a spin move, drive the lane, and be fouled. I think that'll be on Lewis. See what the referee says. And it will be. And is her second, and so we'll see Mode shoot some free throws as kind of quickly we see Addie Muniz come in for the Kahawks. Free throw, no good. Believe Belleville West made a substitution as well.
Not sure who that was.
Believe that was number 10 as Mode makes the next one.
That is
Malachi
Wright.
Yeah, number 10. Maroons will work the ball around. Here is Nuri, 3-2, out to Missy, Sin, and the three-pointer no good. And so, after 1 quarter of play, the lead is 2 for the Kahawks at 12-10. Be back here in just a moment on the Kahawk Broadcast Club Network.
Keep your ride shiny and clean with Extreme Details Vehicle Detailing in Collinsville. Owner Jay Merkel and his crew at Extreme Details believe in the value of community and in helping their community hold the value of their vehicles with a sharp-looking, clean ride that you and your community can be proud of. Extreme Details can handle any job, whether you drive a small car, an SUV, or even a bus or RV. No job is too big or too small at Extreme Details. Extreme Details offers scratch and oxidation removal, no matter what you drive: cars, trucks, motorcycles, boats, and more. Plus, Extreme Details can handle fleet vehicles for you and your company. Call Jay and the gang at Extreme Details at 618-977-1224. Check for periodic specials on the Extreme Details Facebook page. Put the shine in your ride with Extreme Details, 618-977-1224.
We welcome you back into Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, getting ready to start our second quarter of action here. Kahawk basketball to begin things, in the pass from Bardwell into Gilmore, and Gilmore shot up no good, and the rebound will come down to Belleville West in the form of Cora Sin. She'll get it to Hall. Hall now to Missy, who will work it into Nuri, and she'll dribble it back out to the corner and throw the ball over the head of Hall, and Giannini will get there, and the shot up from Ashley is good. Ashley Giannini.
Thank you.
Anywho, Maroons will bring the ball down quickly. Shot up from Nuri, no good. She gets her own rebound. Back out to Missy for three. Got it. Olivia Missy with her second three-pointer of the day. And the lead is back down to 1 for the Kahawks at 14-13. Giannini out to Mode.
Looking, that's good.
Go ahead and look to respond with one of her own. Carson Mode makes it 17-13 Kahawks. Pass in, deflected and recovered by Gilmore. She'll get it up to Guerrero. Guerrero back to Gilmore, and Talisha will put it up and in. And we'll have a timeout taken by Coach Kuhn. We'll go ahead and keep it here for this one. Kind of a quick exchange of offense there, Josh.
Yes, it was. Had Missy come down here, hit a three, and then Mode responded really quickly with one down on the other end.
Yep. Teams have hit a combined 5 3-pointers between them. Missy,
quite a few, yeah.
And Missy with 2 of them. She's got 6 points to lead the Maroons early. So, like I said, Kahawks have broken their huddle. Coach Kuhn finishing up her instructions to the Maroons. And it will be Belleville West basketball. Missy to trigger the inbound, and it will come into Hall. Hall to Sin, back to Hall. And she will bring the ball up. Struggling to get across the half-court line, but will eventually pass into Missy and intended for Sin, but will go out of bounds. Another turnover for the Maroons. 19-13 your score here in favor of the Kahawks, looking to pick up their second Southwestern Conference win of the year. Mode will trigger the inbound. It'll come into Guerrero as Belleville West put on a little bit of backcourt pressure. Guerrero will maintain possession here, so he'll go ahead and drive the lane. Pass intended for Gilmore, deflected by Sparks out of bounds. It will remain Kahawk basketball. Sparks a pretty talented volleyball player for that Maroon squad that went to the sectional championship game. Pass comes into Gilmore, and she double dribbled. So Belleville West will get the basketball back here, 6:17 remaining. And a quick steal, here is Mode. Pass to Giannini and back out now to Bardwell. Bardwell to Guerrero. Pass into Gilmore, up and good. Talisha Gilmore up to 7 points now for the Kahawks. Lead is 8 for them. 21-13. Here is Sparks. Pass off the hands of Lewis and out of bounds. Mariah Nuri back in for the Maroons as Amelia Hall will sit down. Carlisle will come in to replace Giannini. Inbound into Guerrero, and she'll gradually make her way up the court. Pass to Carlisle, now to Mode, and Gilmore shot from the free throw line, no good. Rebound by Lewis, and she'll get it to Sin, and Belleville West will look to cut into the 8-point deficit. Pass over to Sparks on the wing. She's double teamed and will pull up from about 12 feet out, no good. Rebound by Bartwell, and Mode with the pass up to a streaking Guerrero, and Ella puts it up and in. Guerrero up to 7 points and the lead up to 10 for the Kahawks. 23-13, here is Cora Sin. She will pass it to Missy, and now Sin again into Lewis, back out to Missy, another three-pointer, just short, no good. Gilmore with the rebound, so quickly get it to Bardwell, and Kahawks will push. Bardwell lane open up for her, and Katie will put it up and in. And Coach Kuhn will call yet another timeout. Willis in for the Kahawks as Wright and Hall look to be coming in. That's a full timeout, so we'll go ahead and take a quick break here on the Kahawk Broadcast Club Network.
The people of Illinois welcome you. The folks in Collinsville, Illinois, well, they want you to stick around for a while and enjoy the sights, the fun, the food, and of course, the Collinsville Kahawks. The city of Collinsville is a proud supporter of the Collinsville Unit 10 School District. So welcome to Collinsville. Come on over, catch a Kahawks game, or enjoy some of the new places to eat, shop, and have fun. There's plenty to do for the young and the young at heart. Enjoy Christmas at the Collins House during the holidays, tunes that bloom in the warm summer months, and more. There's plenty to do in Collinsville, so come on over for a bit. The folks in Collinsville would love to see you. For more information, go to www.collinsville.com. KHOK.org.
We welcome you back into Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. 25-13 is the lead for the K-Hawks, as we're treated to the nice sounds of Creedence Clearwater Revival. K-Hawks are out on the floor and ready.
Shout out to Coach Burgess down there.
They're running the, doing the PA work for us. And it will be Belleville West basketball as we resume action here. Here is Wright, and she traveled. K-Hawks will have the basketball, 4:40 remaining here. Pass comes in to Guerrero. And the pass now to Bardwell. Bardwell kick it out to Carlisle for three. That one's short. Rebounded by
Amiria Hall.
Oh yeah, that is Hall, you were correct. But another turnover. Guerrero with the pass to Bardwell. She'll go ahead and shoot from about 9 feet out. And it will eventually fall in.
Took about 3 seconds, but it went in.
Yep. And the lead out to 14 points, 27-13. Here is Sparks. Sparks will work it into Nori, and she'll drive the lane. Nice bump there from Willis, And the ball will eventually work its way back out to Hall. Now to Nuri again. She'll try and post up Sparks. Pass is out of her reach. Another turnover for the Maroons. And the K-Hawks will bring it up. Here is Guerrero. She'll get it to Bardwell. Bardwell drive the lane. And that is deflected out of bounds by Lewis. Corson back in for West. Gilmore back in for K-Hawks. Hall to the bench for West. Carson Mode to the bench for the K-Hawks. Pass comes in to Guerrero. Another three-pointer, no good that time. And here is Belleville West. Pass from Sparks to Nuri. Shot up and good. Mariah Nuri with her second bucket of the game, and that will cut into the K-Hawk lead just a little bit. Down to 12 now. Bardwell out to Guerrero. Guerrero now to Gilmore. Back to Guerrero. Guerrero will survey things. Bring it back out to the top of the key, 3:14, and that ball is deflected out of bounds by Milena Lewis. Kind of an interesting thing, Josh. No fouls called as of yet here in the second quarter. Almost 5 minutes in.
I didn't even notice that. You're right, though. There's quite a few in the first.
Yeah, it got to a decent number. Nice pass in there to Gilmore. And Talisha puts it up and in. She's up to 9 now. K-Hawks with 29 points lead of 14 points over Belleville West. So quick math for you. They now have 15. And almost another turnover. Nuri able to recover things. She'll get it to Sparks. Nice pass to Lewis, and the shot up and no good. Lewis gets her own rebound and able to put that one up and in.
She's up 2. Never mind. I thought she had more than that.
Nope, that was her first bucket. Here is Bardwell. And she'll kick it out to Guerrero on the opposite wing. She'll survey things, ask for a screen from Gilmore, and get it. And she'll drive, kick it to Bardwell. Bardwell back out to Gilmore, Guerrero, not the most accurate pass. But K-Hawks will retain possession. Guerrero, little 8-foot jumper, no good. Willis with the rebound, missed that one. And Nuri will eventually corral the rebound, but it goes to Gilmore. Scramble for the ball. Carlisle comes up with it, and the K-Hawks will reset their offense. Here is Willis, and that one's too strong. Carlisle gets the rebound, and they'll reset again. Here is Bardwell, and she is fouled. Finally, our first foul of the quarter with just 1:51 remaining.
That will go against 20? 10.
10, that is on Malachi Wright.
Missy will come back into the game for West, and Giannini and Carson Moan will come back for the K-Hawks.
Pass into Guerrero. Three-pointer up and good. Ella Guerrero up to 10 now. First score of the night up into double figures. Lead back out to 15 for the K-Hawks, 32-17. And Missy just kind of threw that pass right to Bardwell. Guerrero will survey things, deflected by Sin, but the Kahawks will retain possession. Here is Bardwell, now to Mode. Mode back to Bardwell. Out into the corner for Giannini. Giannini to Mode for three. Got it!
Yeah.
Carson Mode with another three-pointer. I believe that is the fourth that the Kahawks have made, unofficially, obviously.
That's 7 for her.
Yeah, 7 for Carson, and the lead out to 18. And again, some nice pressure being applied by the Kahawks, but Sparks able to break it. Shot up from her, no good. Sin, the shortest girl on the floor, able to get the rebound. And in now to Lewis, and she'll put in her second bucket. Under a minute left in the second quarter of action here. And here is Guerrero. 35 seconds left. Kahawks with 35 points. Belleville West have 19. Pass into Bardwell. She'll drive the lane. Is fouled. Count it! Katie Bardwell with the bucket. Foul, I believe, will be on Cora Sin. And it is. That's her first. Second of the half, as we'll see Annie Muniz come back in, as well as Lily Carlisle and Denasia Willis.
Also in for the Cavs, number 22, Denasia Willis.
Bardwell will shoot some free throws. Hall also will come in for Belleville West. So a lot of substitutions there. But we'll proceed right along here. Bardwell's free throw up and good.
Checking back in for Kahawks, number 10, Lily Carlisle.
Carlisle back in, and we'll have a stoppage here. I guess they weren't.
Timeout? Or
They weren't quite ready.
oh,
I guess the rest weren't. So it's one of those administrative stoppages. Here come the Maroons. Here is Sparks up out of the reach of Nori. Mode will come up with it. 20 seconds remaining now. Mode now to Giannini. Cross-court pass to Willis. She'll get it out to Carlisle. Work it around to Muniz. And Muniz now to Mode. Thought about the three. Kick it out to Giannini. She'll take one. That one's no good. Hustle. And trying to get her own rebound, but I think she's going to wind up getting charged with a foul. That's her first of the quarter, as a new substitution in, as Vinay Brown, 5'4" freshman, comes in for the Maroons. 4 seconds, pass goes right to Mode, 2, 1, shot up and just short. And so your halftime score is 38-19. Kahawks outscoring the Maroons 26-9 in that second quarter. We'll go ahead and take a quick break here. Be back in a couple of minutes with some out-of-the-area scores. Busy night for basketball. And see if we can find anything else to talk about. We'll be back here in a few minutes on the Kahawk Broadcast Club Network.
The Collinsville Education Association is a proud supporter of KahawkSports.com and the Kahawk Sports Network. The CEA is your partner as they work to ensure quality education for our children. The CEA advocates excellence and equity in public education and represent over 400 educators in 11 schools in both Madison and St. Clair counties. For more information, you can visit the Collinsville Education Association's Facebook page or the CEA's website at collinsvillecea.org. The Collinsville Daily News, the new online source for everything newsworthy in and around Collinsville. This news source is designed to be the heartbeat of the Collinsville community and is owned and operated by members that live in this area. The Collinsville Daily News generates their revenue with local support from the community in which they serve and from advertising. They do not charge to read their content, so you'll never run into one of those annoying paywalls. Not only that, but the Collinsville Daily News offers free classified advertising. You have items you want to buy, sell, or trade? It's free to post. Wedding or engagements announcements, as well as obituaries, all free at collinsvilledailynews.com. Plus, they have the content that matters most. Collinsville news you need to know, coverage of Kahawk sports, and a keen eye on city news. The Collinsville Daily News also has an event tab that allows you to find out what is going on in and around the region for you and your family, the heartbeat of the community. Helping readers make sense of an increasingly chaotic world. Check them out at CollinsvilleDailyNews.com, on social media sites Facebook and Instagram. The heartbeat of this community is the Collinsville Daily News. Just because we're adults doesn't mean we don't have toys, am I right? If your adult toys consist of boats, campers, or RVs, then you need to call the GASA storage team of professionals. Winter weather in the Midwest can be quite harsh, and finding a place to properly store those expensive toys for winter can be just as rough as a Midwest winter. That's where the GASA storage team comes in, with outdoor self-storage and covered storage for your toys. They even have tractor-trailer parking. Conveniently located at Horseshoe Lake Road and 111 in Pontoon Beach. GASA Storage, for the safe storage of all of your toys. Contact the GASA Storage team, gasastorage@gmail.com, or call today, GASA Storage Team, 618-797-6100. Collinsville High School alumni Stacy Lauenstein, CHS class of 91, Lisa Bassetto, Sarah Sulke, and Tracy Limp, CHS class of 94, Tony Geisen, CHS class of 96, and Kevin Robinson, CHS class of 99, want to wish all of our Kahawks a great year. We look forward to cheering you on and supporting you. Work hard on the court and the field, as well as in the classroom. Remember, once a Kahawk, always a Kahawk. Hashtag Kahawk Family. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Lottie's Cafe offers food, cocktails, and gaming in a great atmosphere highlighted by fast and friendly service. Lottie's Cafe also offers a unique menu that features soups and salads, sandwiches and paninis, pizza and flatbreads, appetizers and desserts, as well as breakfast. That's right, we said breakfast. Unique breakfast items such as a breakfast stromboli, a breakfast BLT, and breakfast burritos. Lottie's also offers creative cocktails, a wine bar, the coldest beer around, and a video gaming area for those 21 and older. And don't forget the Lottie's Cafe gift certificates. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Check them out online at lottiescafe.com, on Facebook, or in person in the Strip next to the Walmart Neighborhood Market. Or call Lottie's Cafe at 618-223-8256. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville is a T3 certified tire dealer and so much more. Sure, Mike's Automotive has tires. They can also help with making sure your entire vehicle is road ready, from belts and hoses to preventative maintenance like oil changes and tire rotation. Plus a lot more than that. Mike's Automotive has 3 locations to choose from. Mike's Automotive in St. Louis and Millstadt, and Mike's Automotive in Collinsville at 1150 St. Louis Road, just blocks from the high school. Or call Mike's Automotive at 618-345-0611. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville. Pack Mail of Collinsville, locally owned and operated by Ryan Combs. Pack Mail can ship anything, anywhere. They treat you like a neighbor because, well, you are a neighbor. Pack Mail offers shipping materials and containers, private mailboxes, as well as climate-controlled self-storage. Visit Pack Mail at 407 Beltline Road in Collinsville. Online, WeShipStLouis.com, or call Pack Mail at 346-4884. Do you have a big land improvement project that requires some outside help? Call Petroff Trucking Company. The Petroff Companies have been shaping the metro area since 1975. Family owned and operated, Petroff Trucking Company can do the job and do it right. Hauling, excavating, and grading, they do that and more. Petroff Companies also has roll-off dumpster rentals. They also specialize in dirt and rock sales. Petroff Trucking Company can help you develop your land for your needs. Petroff Trucking Company. Check out their website, petrofftrucking.com, or give them a call, 618-797-6100. Petroff Trucking Company, shaping the metro area since 1975.
We welcome you back into Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Zach Roseman and Josh Roseman here with you. We've reached halftime. The score is 38-19 in favor of the Kahawks. We do have one score for you in the guys game at Belleville West between these same two schools. It is 39-27 in favor of the Kahawks at halftime. And we'll go ahead and go through some first half stats for you here. For Collinsville, your leading scorer is Ella Guerrero with 10 points, only player for either team in double figures. Talisha Gilmore and Katie Bardwell each have 9. Carson Mode has 7. Ashley Giannini has 2, and Denasia Willis has 1. For Belleville West, their leading scorer is Olivia Missy, who has 6 points on strength of 2 3-pointers. Jayla Sparks has 5. Melena Lewis and Mariah Nouri each have 4. Collinsville, unofficially 4 of 7 from the free-throw line. Belleville West, 2 of 2. Collinsville, we have with 4 made 3-pointers. Belleville West with 3. Obviously, those stats are unofficial. We'll go ahead and take one more break. Be back here in just a minute or two with some second half action here on the Kahok Broadcast Club Network.
Got vinyl? Rich's Record Emporium in Uptown Collinsville can take care of all of your vinyl needs and more. You can peruse through thousands of records, from country to hard-to-find jazz, and classic rock is always in stock at Rich's Record Emporium. Used vinyl, new vinyl, and hard-to-find vinyl. Don't forget to check out the audio room at Rich's, where you can check out the latest in audio gear, from new top-of-the-line speakers to turntables and receivers, plus all of the accessories. Rich's has t-shirts, record cleaners, turntable needles, wall art, and so much more. If you can't find what you're looking for at Rich's, they will do their best to find it for you. Don't forget to mention seeing this ad on the Kahok Sports Network for a 10% discount at checkout. Rich's Record Emporium, 131 West Main Street in Collinsville, or call 618-795-1333 or online at richesrecordemporium.com.
We welcome you back into Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Getting ready to start second half of action. Lead, as I mentioned before our last break, is 38-19 for the Kahawks. Josh, your thoughts on the first half?
I think it was pretty good. I mean, both teams had some decent scoring opportunities and took pretty good advantage of both of them. I just think Collinsville's defense was a little bit better. And I mean, we scored a decent amount, and they struggled to stop us.
Yeah, a lot of turnovers for Belleville West as they're out and ready to go. Collinsville getting ready to do the same here. And again, for those of you just joining us, we do apologize for the kind of pixelated looking video feed. It was fine during the JV game, and we can't fix it without shutting everything down. We do apologize for that. Anywho, Belleville West basketball to start the second half. Here is Lewis to Missy to Nuri eventually, and she'll put it up and in. Mariah Nuri up to 6, and the lead is back down to 17 for the Kahawks at 38-21. Here is Mode. She'll try to work it into Gilmore, but that wasn't a very well-advised pass, and Nuri will drive the lane and miss. Lewis got the offensive rebound and also missed. And Ella Guerrero will come down with the rebound for the Kahawks. Pass comes up to Carlisle, and she'll give it back to Guerrero. Guerrero shot up, no good. Deflected by Gilmore. Guerrero recovers it, and it is knocked out of bounds by Lewis. A little bit of intensity from Belleville West here to start the second half, Josh.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're not bad, but, I mean, their record isn't the best.
No, they've competed well. Anyway, shot up from Gilmore, no good. Here is Sparks. Sparks to Missy to Nuri. back out to Sparks. She'll pull up for 3 and got that one to fall. Jayla Sparks up to
8 for her.
Yep, 8 points now. A little bit of a run here from Belleville West to start the second half here.
That's 6 straight for West.
5.
5.
Yeah. Anyway, here is Gilmore, and she is fouled by Nuri. That is her first.
She'll go to the line for 2.
Bruins foul number 22, Mariah Nuri.
Yep.
Second appearance at the line, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds right. I believe 1 of 2 in that first appearance, and we'll see Talisha shoot.
Back in the first quarter.
Yes. First one from her. That one's no good. As Denasia Willis and Ashley Giannini check in. Carlisle and Mode to the bench. And next one from Gilmore falls in. Gilmore up to 10 points now. And a kind of a 1-3-1 zone press look from the Kahawks. Maroons able to break it. And that is deflected out of bounds by Gilmore. West will trigger the inbound. Here is Missy. And pass comes into Lewis. She'll drive the lane and put a shot up and in. Melena Lewis up to 6 points. And the lead is down to 13 at 39-26. Kahawks have scored just 1 point so far. A 7-1 run from the Maroons in the first 2 minutes of this third quarter. Here is Willis. She'll survey things and drug that pivot foot. And that's another turnover for the Kahawks. Here is Sin to Sparks to Nuri. Nuri will drive through and get it to Sparks. Shot up, partially blocked by Gilmore, but the Maroons will retain. Another three-pointer from Missy, no good. Gilmore skies for the rebound. She'll get it to Bardwell, and here come the Kahawks. Bardwell to Guerrero for 3, no good. Lewis able to get the rebound. She'll get it to Sparks, and here comes Belleville West once again. She'll get it back out to Sin, and the Maroons will reset. Here is Sparks back to Sin. Over now to Missy. Another three-pointer, no good. Willis with the rebound, and she'll get it to Bardwell. So go ahead and bring the ball up. Nice move there, kind of survey things. Get it to Gilmore, and Coach Moore will take a 30-second timeout. We will go ahead and keep it here for this one. Yeah, Josh, a little bit of a slow offensive start for the Kahawks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. West is just, I don't know, the second half, Collinsville's just not really been able to put many plays together.
As looks like West are going to make a substitution here. As Josie Coughlin, another freshman, enters in for the Maroons. We saw her play a decent amount in the JV game. By the way, that JV game was a pretty good one. Collinsville had the early lead, but Belleville West fought back, and it was a back-and-forth game. Belleville West got the lead about midway through the fourth quarter and were able to hold on for a 34-33 victory. And the end of that game was kind of entertaining as we were sitting here watching that one. But back to the varsity game. Inbound pass quickly into Gilmore. Talisha up and good. Gilmore up to 12 points now. And Kahawks with their first field goal of the second half. Here is Nuri out to Josie Coughlin, who is that entry that I just mentioned. Nuri shot up no good. Lewis with the rebound, and she'll put it up and in. Melena Lewis, not averaging a ton of points coming in, but she's got 8. Pretty good night for her. Here is Giannini, now Mode. Look to post up Gilmore, and there she goes. Shot up no good, gets her own rebound. Shot up no good again. Sparks with the rebound for Belleville West. Ball was deflected by Carlisle, but it'll come to Lewis, and that one's no good. Sparks gets her own rebound and puts it in. Sparks up to 10 points, and the lead down now to 11.
Coach Kuhn over there is stoked.
Yeah, really getting after it. Yeah, kind of the aggressive, kind of points to the kind of aggressive coaching style that you get from her Clinton County roots. Mentioned that she previously coached at Carlisle before coming to Belleville West this year, as we've got a jump ball possession in favor of the Kahawks, as Katie Bardwell will re-enter, replacing Giannini. Oh, I guess. Oh, yeah. I was confused there, but yes, the Kahawks are shooting at this basket. Pass into Gilmore, and she'll get it back out to Bardwell, guarded by Amelia Hall, back into the game for the Maroons. Here now is Guerrero. She'll drive the lane. Shot up no good. Rebounded by Nuri, leading rebounder for the Maroons. Pass now up to Sparks. She'll put a shot up no good. Mode with the rebound, and we'll have a foul called on Belleville West. And they will give that to Sparks, and that is her third. First player for either team to pick up that third foul, so it's something that may be a little bit of concern for Coach Kuhn and the Maroons. Here is Guerrero. She'll hand it to Carlisle. Now onto the wing for Mode. Back to Carlisle. Looking to get it to Gilmore, and they will. Kicks it back out to Guerrero. And they'll repost again, deflected and stolen away by the Maroons. Nuri dribbled it off of her foot and wasn't quite able to maintain possession of the basketball as Denasia Willis re-enters. She'll replace Mode. 2:50 remaining, lead 41-30 in favor of the Kahawks. And now Bardwell with the basketball. He's got a little bit of space, look to get it into Willis, deflected around, and another turnover for the Kahawks. Here is Coughlin. She'll get it to Hall. Hall now to Nuri, and she'll pull up for three. That one's no good. Rebound by Carlisle. And the pass, nice one up to Ilmore. And Talisha will shoot some more free throws. Foul is on Coughlin, I believe. And it is, as we'll see Missy come back in. Talisha will shoot some more free throws, 2 of 4 so far. Kahawks 4 of 8 as a team. And gets that one to fall. Talisha up to 13 points now. As Missy comes in for Nuri. Next one up from Gilmore, and good. 6 of 10 now are the Kahawks. Talisha up to 14 points, and that ball is out of bounds, but it was deflected. So it will remain Kahawk basketball, or Maroon basketball, excuse me. Coach Moore a little unhappy about the call, but the referee's just going to kind of ignore him. That one thrown in by Missy and saved, but to player wearing the purple and the white. Here is Guerrero in the corner, and she'll wait. Now to Carlisle, working around to Bardwell. She'll take the three, no good. And we've got some hard contact. We'll see who they give the foul to. Looks like that'll be on Coughlin, which appeared to me to be the correct call. That's her second. 4th team foul for the Maroons here in the third quarter. Kahawks have not committed one. So one more will put the Kahawks in the bonus. Inbound to Guerrero, and that ball is deflected by Lewis, but Carlisle able to retain it, get it to Gilmore, shot up no good, and that will bounce off of Willis and out of bounds, and it will be Belleville West possession. 98 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. So we are just past the hour mark or so of this game, 8:30 1 local time. Here is Hall. She'll get it to Sparks and now to Lewis. Kick it out into the corner for Missy for 3. That one's no good. Been a bit cold here since she hit those 2 pretty early and then hasn't made one since. Here is Bardwell, guarded closely by Coughlin. Here is Carlisle, now to Willis, trying to work it into Gilmore. That is deflected and saved. Nice job there by Carlisle. Here is Guerrero. She'll put shot up, no good. Rebound by Missy, and here come the Maroons. And Missy traveled. Now Janini and Mode will come back in as Willis and Guerrero, sorry Josh.
As well as Nuri will also come back in.
Yep, Nuri back in for the Maroons. Lead 43-30. It's been a better quarter for the Maroons here. They've been able to cut into that lead a little bit. Not super severely, but have done all right with it. Here is Bardwell. She'll get it to Mode. Mode to Carlisle, now into Giannini, and we'll have a tie-up between Giannini and Lewis, possession in favor of the Maroons. So I guess that would go down as a turnover for Collinsville. Willis will quickly re-enter. She'll replace Gilmore. Looks like the Kahawks kind of going with the speed lineup. They're going to put a press on. Looks to be of the 1-2-2 zone variety. And they're going to look to trap pretty quickly. But the Maroons do a pretty good job of breaking it. That ball is deflected out of bounds by Giannini. 40.1 seconds remaining. See what the Maroons are able to do. Coughlin will trigger the inbound. She'll do so to Sparks. Sparks will drive the lane, deflected by Carlisle, but it will eventually make its way to the Maroon wearing Maroons. Kind of how that works. Shot up from Sparks, no good. Rebound fought for will come out to Willis, and looking to get it up to Giannini, deflected, and it will make its way to Ashley eventually. Here is Mode, 15 seconds remaining. Bardwell thought about the 3, and she'll survey things, move to Giannini, get it now to Mode at the free throw line. Shot from Carson up, and no good. Bardwell with the rebound, shot up from her, no good. 2 seconds left, and that ball will make its way out of bounds. And after 3 quarters of play, it is 43-30. So, Belleville West outscoring Collinsville 11-5 in that 3rd quarter, but the Kahawks still with the 13-point lead. So, we'll go ahead and take a break. Be back here in just a moment on the Kahawk Broadcast Club Network.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Jason Regg, your Benjamin F. Edwards financial advisor, understands this. That's why Jason Regg is a proud sponsor of your Collinsville Kahawks on the Kahawk Sports Network. For all of your investment needs, see Jason Regg at his Benjamin F. Edwards office at 1012 Plummer Drive in Edwardsville, or give Jason a call at 307-7048 or online at benjaminfedwards.com. Benjamin F. Edwards, member SIPC.
We welcome you back. After 3 quarters of play, it is 43-30 here as Collinsville hold the lead over Belleville West. And we'll go ahead and get you a quick update on the guys' game. Same 2 teams going at it. And it is 43-37, so Belleville West trying to make a little bit of a game in it, but updated 51-40, so there you go. Anyway, pass comes in to Gilmore. Here now is Bardwell. She'll put a shot up and scored. Katie Bardwell up to 11 points now, and the lead back out to 15 for the Kahawks. Here is Amiria Hall. She'll get it to Missy, now to Sparks. Pulled from the free throw line, no good. And the rebound comes to Kahawks. Here is Bardwell up to Giannini, now to Guerrero for 3. That one's short, and that is knocked out of bounds by Gilmore, and it will be Belleville West basketball. Our next broadcast will be Thursday. Some more Kahawk girls basketball for you as we welcome the Flyerettes of East St. Louis to town. Should be an interesting matchup. Here is Gilmore, and she's foul. That could be on Nuri or Hall. And it will be on Nuri. That's her second.
Nuri, her second personal foul. First team foul.
Kahawks will inbound. Here is Guerrero. Guerrero now to Carlisle. Carlisle to Bardwell. Bardwell now to Guerrero in the corner. Three-pointer from Giannini up and no good. Rebound from Sin, and she'll get it to Hall. Now to Nuri, and foul called. I think they'll get Guerrero with that one. Now they're going to give it to Carlisle. It's her third. Mode and Willis will re-enter. Carlisle and Bardwell to the bench.
Number 25, Carson Mode.
Pass from Missy to Sparks. Able to sky over Giannini. She'll now take a three and drain it. Jayla Sparks up to 13 points now. Unofficially the fifth three-pointer made by Belleville West tonight. But here comes Guerrero. Nice pass to Mode, and Carson missed the layup. Scramble for it. Sparks will get the rebound and put on a bit of a run. Shot hit the bottom of the backboard. And here is Giannini. She'll get it out a little far in front for probably Guerrero's taste, but she'll get it to Willis, and we'll have a foul called on Nuri, it looks like. That's her third. So we'll see Denasia Willis shoot some more free throws. She shot a couple earlier. First from her up and good. And the next one from Denasia up and no good. Sparks with the rebound. And she'll go ahead and bring things up. Pass intended for Hall, but picked up by the Kahawks in the form of Mode. Here is Guerrero now. She'll make her way into the corner and pass it now to Mode, and the Kahawks will flow into their offense. Pass intended for Gilmore. I don't think Talisha was quite ready for it. Deflected, and Cora Sin will come up with the loose basketball. Pass now to Missy. She'll pull up three, hit the front of the rim, no good. And the lead now, Giannini to Guerrero, who will put the shot up and in. Well, it hadn't scored for a while, and we'll have a timeout called full by Coach Moore. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. Be back in just a moment here on the Kahawk Broadcast Club Network.
Collinsville Barbecue Supply, home of Code 3 Spices, is first responder owned by proud Kahawk alums. Located at 1966 Vandalia, Collinsville Barbecue Supply is your one-of-a-kind barbecue headquarters that focuses on everything barbecue and cooking. Providing the best American-made barbecue grills, in-person class instruction, smokers, rubs, sauces, accessories, and cooking expertise from professional barbecue experts, including an in-house chef and pit master. Code 3 Spices provides award-winning rubs and sauces that support our nation's first responder and military organizations that focus on providing aid to the fallen, suicide prevention, and PTSD awareness. Stop by and see the guys at Collinsville Barbecue Supply for all of your cooking and grilling needs. Collinsville Barbecue Supply, home of the four-time World Championship Patriot Sauce. Learn more about their products and mission in giving back to those who serve at collinsvillebarbecue.com. 618-855-8855.
We welcome you back into Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. 5:29 remaining in the fourth quarter. Kahawks with the 48-33 lead. The Belleville West basketball here, as they'll look to cut into this lead, and we'll get started nice and quickly here. Here is Amelia Hall. She'll work it over to Coughlin. Coughlin into Sparks, and she'll have the ball knocked out of bounds by Giannini. Here now is Missy. Missy out to Sparks. Sparks will pull up shot. Bounced around a little, but eventually fell in. Jayla Sparks up to 15 points now. And some backcourt pressure being applied by the Maroons, but the Kahawks are able to break it. Here is Giannini, pass into Willis, reverse layup left short. Gilmore with the rebound, and she'll put it up and in. Talisha Gilmore up to 16 points now, and the lead is 15 at 50-35 in favor of the Kahawks. Here is Hall. She'll split the middle, get it now to Missy, now to Coughlin, and she'll get it back out to Hall, who will pull up for three. No good. Rebound by Lewis. No good, but she is fouled. I believe that'll be on Giannini. I'll await official confirmation from the referee. And it is. That is Giannini's second. And now Lewis will shoot some free throws for, I believe, the first time. Get you all some stats on her as she misses the first one. Came in shooting 50%, 5 of 10, so by statistical logic, should make this one. And she does. Lewis up to 9 points now. Lee down to 14, and the Kahawks will see what they can do against this continued Belleville West pressure. Here is Guerrero, pass now to Bardwell. She'll work it into Willis. Back up to Gilmore, free throw line jumper from Talisha, good. Talisha becomes ever more dangerous if she's hitting that shot consistently. She's up to 18 points. And the two-pointer from Missy is airballed. And here is Giannini. Have some substitutions coming at the next stoppage. Giannini now to Gilmore. And she'll take it, shot up, no good. Gets her own rebound for a second. And it'll come now to Sparks. Sparks will drive the lane, cut off there. Nice pass in there to Lewis, and Lewis will put it up and in. Lewis up to 11 points. It's been a good night for her, as I mentioned earlier. Came in averaging about 4 points a game, and she's got 11 here tonight, so that's good. Belleville West bench going to get active into it a little bit, as Coach Moore will take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Mode and Carlisle in for the Kahawks. And it looks like Nuri will come back in for Belleville West. Josh, what would you do? You know, Coach Moore. What are you saying? What are you saying to the girls here?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a basketball coach, obviously, but I mean, the first half they were doing what they needed to do, and now you're turning the ball over a little bit too much, and you just got to keep it away from Lewis and Spark at this point.
Yeah, and they've done I think Belleville West have had an improved offensive showing, but I think the lead that Collinsville were able to build up, I do agree with you. I do think the execution hasn't been quite as sharp here in the second half, but you've got the lead. You were able to do that with, that really quality second quarter, and shot up from Gilmore, no good. And so you've done, obviously game's not over yet, but you feel like you're in a decent position.
Right.
Here is Sparks. She'll get it to Hall. She'll pull up from about 15 feet out. That one's no good. Rebound comes to the Kahawks. Here is Guerrero. Pass now to Gilmore. She's cut off. Kick it back out to Bardwell for three. Got it. Katie Bardwell up to 14 points now, which might be a season high for her. Been a good night for Katie. Here now is Belleville West. Here is Nuri. She'll get it now to Sparks. Now to Coughlin, who bobbled it at first but able to recover. Drive the lane, pass. Mo nearly had it and then dropped it. Back out to Nuri now for three. That one's no good. And the rebound comes now to Carson Moe, and she'll go ahead and bring the ball up. Get it now to Guerrero. She'll get it now to work its way to Gilmore eventually. Man, that did everything but go in.
I know.
Here now is Hall. Lead 17 for the Kahawks. Here is Coughlin now to Nuri. Nuri to Hall to Lewis. Shot up, no good. Gilmore using those long arms of her to get it up. And Guerrero will go ahead and lay it in, give her 14, lead back out to 19 with 2 minutes left. Belleville West will go ahead and take a full timeout, excuse me. Be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Broadcast Club Network.
Schaefer Excavating and Demolition in Pontoon Beach provides complete commercial, industrial, and residential demolition and excavating services. Schaefer Excavating and Demolition is family owned and operated by former Kahawks since 1980 and have over 4 decades serving the Metro East. Schaefer Excavating and Demolition is your choice for quality and experienced work at a reasonable price. Schaefer's does jobs of any size, whether digging for water and sewer lines, site preparation, or building demolition. Schaefer's can do it all. Schaefer's Excavating and Demolition also sells backfill, topsoil, loam, and other materials. Licensed, bonded, and insured, from earth moving and land clearing to building and demolition and road construction to septic and sewer system work. Call the experienced crew at Schaefer Excavating and Demolition, 618-931-6237.
We welcome you back to the Kahok Broadcast Club Network. 119 seconds left. Lead is 19 for the Kahawks at 57-38. Belleville West with the basketball. Here is Amelia Hall. She'll make her way up the court and pass into Lewis, and she's unable to hold on to it, just kind of turtled, and that will be a held ball possession in favor of Belleville West, or the arrow in favor of Belleville West, so it will remain Maroons basketball. Course in to trigger the inbound, and the pass will come out to Hall, now to Lewis. And we've got a foul. I think that'll be on Bardwell, and it will be. That's her. Oh, Carlisle. That's her 4th. Okay. So Sin will trigger the inbound again. And the pass comes out to Nuri, and she'll throw up a shot. That one's no good. Gilmore with a rebound. And now to Bardwell. Kahawks will bring it up. Bardwell survey things, put on a little crossover move, shot up from her, no good. Gilmore does her job, rebounds the basketball. Talisha up to 20 points now. Another good night for her after I think she had 22 against Belleville East. And we'll see Collins will go ahead and empty the bench here. Here is Lewis, and the ball knocked out of bounds. We'll see Muniz, Addie Muniz, Skylar Tomachek, Denasia Willis, and Ashley Giannini come in.
Looks like the only dressed Collinsville player to not play tonight in the varsity game is Carly Call, who I believe hurt her ankle at the end of the JV game. So.
Oh, she had a good game in the JV game, 17 points, but hopefully it's not anything too major. Shot up and good from Sparks. Sparks up to 17 points and lead now at 59-40. Guerrero will bring it up as we're under a minute to go here. Pass now to Muniz, who is fouled by Nuri, it looks like. And that is her 4th. 3rd team foul.
That's her 4th personal foul, 3rd team foul.
Inbound pass comes into Guerrero. 3-pointer up and good. Guerrero up to 17 points. Lead out to 22, 62-40. Here is Sparks, 30 seconds left. Now to Nuri. And she'll go and take it herself. Shot up from her, up and good. Mariah Nuri up to 8 points. And that'll cut the deficit back down to 20. And Guerrero will go ahead and bring the ball up. And we'll probably try and dribble out the rest of the clock. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I'm not going to count the rest of it down because you all know how to do that. 3, 2, 1.
Ball game.
And that is your final. All right. That is the ball game. Final score 62-42. Collinsville outscore Belleville West 19-12 there in the fourth quarter. So we'll go ahead and take a break here as we've got kind of an interesting version of the Collinsville fight song being played here. We'll go ahead and take a break, come back here in just a minute with some final stats, and go ahead and wrap things up here on the Kahok Broadcast Club Network.
Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahok fans, before, after, or even during Kahok games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahok games live as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carry-out orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahok fans' pub of choice. All Pro Tees in Caseyville is your place for custom apparel and has been for over 20 years now. Why? All Pro Tees can handle any size project, big or small, and they specialize in large group orders. At All Pro Tees, quality is number one on their list of priorities, as is evident by their excellent service staff. Did we mention All Pro Tees has over 20 years of experience? They can even help with fundraisers and event merchandising for your group. And of course, All Pro Tees is your destination for everything Collinsville Kahawks. So for all of your apparel needs, for civic groups, sports teams, business outings, or even a family reunion, your apparel needs stop at All Pro Tees. All Pro Tees in Caseyville at 2240 South Morrison Avenue. Online at allprotees.com. Right across the street from Kahok Stadium. All Pro Tees, 618-344-2200.
We welcome you back into Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Final score of 62-42 in favor of the home Collinsville Kahawks as they improve their record to 5-3, while Belleville West fall to 0-7. We'll go ahead and give you some final stats here for Collinsville. Their leading scorer was Talisha Gilmore, who ended the night with 20 points. Not sure exactly how many rebounds she had, but she may have had another double-double. Ella Guerrero had 17, Katie Bardwell had 14, Carson Mode had 7, Denasia Willis had 2, and Ashley Giannini had 2. We have them for 4 3-pointers made unofficially, and unofficially 7 of 11 from the free throw line. For Belleville West, their leading scorer was Jayla Sparks. She wound up with 17 points, Melina Lewis with 11, Mariah Nuri with 8, and Olivia Missy with 6, all in the first half. Yep. And that is all the scoring for Belleville West. They went 2 of 3 from the free throw line and unofficially made 5 3-pointers. It was 12-10 after 1. In favor of Collinsville, and then they had a big second quarter, outscoring the Maroons 26-9. To take a 38-19 lead into halftime. Belleville West came out and responded fairly well in the third quarter, outscoring the Kahawks 11-5. For the Kahawks, were able to put the final nail in the coffin, outscoring the Maroons 19-12 to give them the 20-point margin of victory. Big thank you to you all for watching. Do apologize for the unfortunate pixelated kind of looking video feed. We will try and rectify that for our next broadcast, which will be Thursday from right here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium as Kahok girls basketball takes on East St. Louis. For Josh Roseman, this has been Zach Roseman. Everybody have a fantastic rest of your evening, and we'll see you Thursday.